All right, let's get right into it. We are going to break down a really fascinating study that looks at one of the biggest problems in education today, why so many new teachers just up and quit. But more importantly, it uncovers what actually helps them stay. And I'm telling you, the answer is not what you think it is. The whole idea of mentorship is ancient. We're talking ancient Greece ancient. The word itself literally comes from Homer's Odyssey. See, when Odysseus had to leave for the Trojan War, he asked his trusted friend, whose name was Mentor, to guide his young son. So for thousands of years, this has been the gold standard, a wise, experienced person guiding a newcomer. So why am I bringing up ancient Greece? Well, because today we are facing a crisis that this very old idea is supposed to prevent. Just look at this number. Up to half, 50% of all new teachers in the United States walk away from the job within their first 5 years. That is a massive failure rate. And this isn't just, a simple revolving door. It's a huge problem. This constant churn destabilizes entire schools, it disrupts learning for kids, and as you're about to see, it comes with an absolutely jaw-dropping price tag. Get this, nearly $5 billion a year. That's what it costs to constantly recruit, hire, and train replacements for all the teachers who leave. So this isn't just some abstract educational issue. It's a massive financial hole being dug every single year. So what's the solution that everyone turns to? I bet you can guess. Formal mentoring programs. The logic seems solid, right? You just pair up a brand new teacher with a seasoned veteran, and that veteran guides them through those tough first years. It's a proven strategy, isn't it?
And on paper, this is what it's all about, an intentional pairing. The whole point is to guide and nurture someone's development. This is the ideal, right? The textbook definition of how it's all supposed to work.
Okay, but here is where the story takes a really sharp turn. A researcher decided to go into a rural Texas school district to see just how effective their mentoring program really was. And what he found was a complete and total paradox. First, he talked to the new teachers, the mentees, and the feedback he got was glowing. They felt supported, they felt guided. One of them even said their mentor gave them peace throughout the process. So great, the program's a huge success. Case closed, right?
Well, not so fast. Because then the researcher went to talk to the veteran teachers, the people who were officially listed on paper as the mentors. And he started getting responses like this one. Most of them had absolutely no idea they were even supposed to be a mentor.
And this leads us to the central mystery of this whole thing. How in the world can a mentoring program be working so well for the new teachers if the mentors don't even know they're a part of it? What was actually going on here? And the answer is just fascinating. The success had nothing to do with the district's broken, top-down formal program. It was all coming from something else entirely. An informal, unofficial support system that was built from the ground up by veteran teachers who were just helping out because they saw a colleague who needed a hand. And when the new teachers described what made these real mentors so amazing, it wasn't about forms or required meetings. It was about basic human qualities. They said their mentors were approachable, someone they felt totally safe going to with a stupid question. They were proactive, checking in on them before they even had to ask for help. And they were just incredible resources, teaching them the real-world stuff, how to work smarter, not harder. This was real mentorship happening in the wild.
I mean, just look at this contrast. It's night and day. On one side, you've got the official program, assignments nobody knew about, zero training, and completely unclear expectations. And on the other side, the real-world support. People who were self-motivated, whose training was just years of experience, and whose only expectation was helping a colleague make it. It's almost comical.
So what's the big lesson here? The research made it crystal clear. That official title of mentor on a piece of paper, it's basically meaningless. What actually keeps new teachers in the profession is the culture of the school itself. And this is really the heart of it all. It's not about the program. It's about the people. You can design the most beautiful, elaborate mentoring program in the world with all the right paperwork. But if you don't have a culture where people genuinely care about each other and proactively offer help, it's just not going to work. And that leaves us with a really powerful question that goes way beyond just schools. If we know that formal programs often fail, but a supportive culture is the secret sauce, how do we actually build that culture wherever we work? How can we create environments where everybody feels empowered to be both a mentor and a mentee? no matter what their job title says.